the idea of a Holbeck working men's was it run by the working men themselves for their own kind of benefits. So initially it started off being a place where men could come and meet, read, kind of generally socialise, and then obviously alcohol was introduced just after that, and it became then a club where they could actually drink and be kind of friendly and all that kind of stuff. Every 2 or 3 months, Holbeck was the centre of Leeds for doing that. People came to Holbeck from other clubs to see artists, and
they used to have it at different clubs each month.
Yeah, and they came and performed.
Yeah,
artists would come and perform.
But they didn't book them or something.
They didn't book them. No.
They didn't book them.
No, they didn't. The club secretary
them.
didn't book them here, but other clubs did.
Yeah.
I think our secretary didn't like them.
Not good enough.
Yeah, I don't think they were funny enough for it.
They said they didn't have a future.
Well, because you've been in 40 years, you've seen it grow. But then obviously peter off. I mean, years ago when we started coming in, Friday nights used to be prize bingo night. Saturday night you had artists, Sunday you had artists, Sunday night. And they were queuing to actually come through the door. If you went in at 7 o'clock, you couldn't get a seat. New Year's Eve, you'd be stood outside at 5:30, freezing for an hour and a half to actually get in.
You remember doing that?
We remember doing it a lot with
kids
little
as
ones.
well.
You know, I mean, my daughter actually found her husband here because they both worked behind bar. It used to be thriving. I mean, it were open every day, every afternoon. My dad used to come here from work at 2 o'clock and used to go in the blue room and play cards. Yeah. But obviously women weren't allowed in there. Okay. It was very old-fashioned in its time. Yeah, but you accepted that. That was part of... That was part of life then. And I think now, because obviously the younger generation, you see quite a few of them coming in, but obviously a working men's club now doesn't generate as much young'uns as what it used to do. So yes, it had started peter off in the past maybe 10 years, you've really noticed it. Yeah. And it was one of the clubs in the area that was one of the last to make women full members.
People still think it's a working men's club, where now it isn't. Anybody can walk through that door and quite happily go to Bell and get a drink, a cheap drink, and they can socialise. We're not saying because you've come from the other side of Leeds you shouldn't be here.
I think this is where Ian and Dennis stepped in, because they'll tell you themselves they were canvassing around here and obviously had vibes from different people that actually was maybe on the committee here that it wasn't doing as good as it was. Okay. And they obviously decided to do something about it. If it hasn't been for them and a few others, I don't know where we'd have been now.
There were
£30,000 in debt, and then within 9 months we turned it to a £12,000 profit. We've known Slung Low and John and Alan for years, and it was just a conversation with Alan that we dipped into his resources, which we didn't want to do, and it was declining a bit, wasn't it? So, and then Alan went away and he had this conversation with Joanna, and they came up with the idea of moving from where there was to here, and so that meant it would help the club and keep this building in use.
It's really lovely to be in this space, and it's been kept alive by the members and the people who've really put in the hours to keep the building going. You can really feel it when you come in, how much they treasure this space, and it's lovely to be accepted amongst this group of people.
And the thing is about today's society is that a lot of people are very isolated, they live on their own. And one of the things about the club which we need to kind of push forward is people can come here as individuals and mix and meet new people without any kind of danger or threat. Well, if you go into a pub you don't know who you're going to meet, when in a club it's generally pretty safe.
Everybody knows everybody now, and before it was they just knew them by face, but now they all know them by name, and it's completely friendly.